Hey, what is good, YouTube? This is Clarence over at Pursuit of Freedom. Pursuit of Freedom is the channel I is on. Pursuit of Freedom. TC2000 to the right, E-Trade account to the left. Yahoo. Yahoo in this beach. Always keep Yahoo up. I made a blank trade today pretty much. This is a scratch. This ain't nothing. $2 is never what you get in for. Used only about $500 to try to grow it. Ended up, after a $10 loss, 1 penny on this was 1,300 shares. Ended up getting me $2.93 gain and 1 penny. But I got in this candle right. Hold up. I'll get back to the daily chart in a second. Let me get that out of there. I'm in this candle right here at 9:45. I was scrolling through my watch list. There were several things that was up, several things, like this ADIL, this was up. Let's look at the daily chart for a second. Look at that daily chart. This is a new IPO, relatively young company, and now they're at all-time highs. But right now, we in a not buy the dip market, but short the dip market. Short the bounce, I mean. No buying the dip. We in a short the bounce market right now. I mean, we seeing natural disaster around the world. As I see an Italy volcano erupted. We looking at global markets pulling back. So I don't have a lot of trust in the market to be in anything long term. Forget all that. Forget all that. Got a 401k for that. But yeah, so I probably should have gotten this ADIL. But it was already, it's been playing with this, like when I first spotted it. I only want to play about $500, $600 maybe, something like that. But it was in this area right here at about 622 when I first bought it. So I could have got in it for at the highest 13%, where it's at now, about 9%, but that ain't what I decided to do. I've been wanting to get in this here NFEC, this energy company, but this looks like it may have to be a hold, and I may have to go to sleep on it. So I ain't looking to do that neither. And it's actually one of my top stocks on the day. It's one of the ones that's up. The other stock that gave me some interest with this AMTX. This is another one that was falling off. It was a first green day trade, and that's really what I was looking for. A first green day trade. The Bears beat this bad boy up, and then it opened and punched higher, like this ANFI. This thing had been getting beat up for a long time. I'm not looking to buy the company. I mean, hey, natural foods, whole foods, I'm all for that. But I was not looking to buy this company and hold this company for any amount of time. This thing jumped. It jumped to the top of my watch list, anywhere in this top 20, top 22 stocks right here, and it's looking to be a buy for me for a short term. So I'm in this thing at right here, hoping that it'll push above that 42 high that it set, and it ended up doing that in that next 1 minute candle. This thing gave me 1 minute to get the absolute top, another minute to possibly get out at 50, but I was thinking that we was going to get a higher push than that. Because at that time, it had crossed above this 4 EMA, and I was thinking it was going to get back to the 9, about 59, and then I would be getting all right there, 59, 60 cents. I'd be getting all right there with a nice chunky gain. But it's been playing in this here 40 cents area for too long. I could have got out a penny higher, but it was at 41 when I decided to get out. I got to actually in this here time is, just getting stagnant over here. I'm getting these blank candles that wasn't doing much. I mean, no price action at all. The buying was all in this here first minute, and that's it. The buying, not first minute, but the first 15, 20 minutes. Because by 9:45, the very minute after 9:46, the minute after I bought in, the selling pressure picked up, Let's give you a look at this here dollar volume. I can even squeeze that down some. But I mean, $8,000 being poured in. You got these big chunky selling 40-some thousand dollars sold off in that minute. Another darn near $40,000 sold off in that minute. And they just had massive selling. I'm already out by these here candles here where you got these little light buying. When buying ain't that but to the tune of like $2,000, $4,000, the play is done. So I feel like I wanted to get out. Plus it's now 10:34. It's past my bedtime. So it'd be time for me to get some sleep in this piece. Uh, it'd be time for me to get some sleep. So I ended up going out with a scratch, no gain, no loss, and that's what it is sometimes in the market, especially when the market getting whooped. Let's look at the market for a second while I'm speaking on that. I'm gonna go ahead and make that big. Oh yeah, and then like this thing ain't have no news. I don't know if I already mentioned that, but you know what I'm saying. I see that they receive a continued listing standard letter from the NYSE. I didn't even click it or go into it because it's not significant, especially since it's 9 days ago. I did like the fact that we had a volume break. We got me because for some reason this thing is caught some attention. But I mean, it's a super low stock. It's on the New York Stock Exchange, so necessarily doesn't have to report news. I looked at the statistics for one reason because TC2000 for some reason wasn't showing me my float. But I see that the float is 19%. This right here I did like. 51% of the shares are held by insiders. Another 13% of those shares are held by institutions. So that I did like. Now market cap small, 18 million. Profit margin in the negative, so that means they got some debts. Return on assets only 5%. Revenue 418 million. I don't really, stay into I watch all of this here. I look at these all the time, but I did today to kind of get some other idea because it didn't have any news. Gross profit 70 something million. The debt was 250 million though, and they only got $1 million in cash. So they are debt ridden. They're a little beat up debt wise. They got $1 million, but they got 250 million in debt. So total debt 100 and something, whatever. But they got no real cash. They bringing in decent money though. You know what I'm saying? They bringing in enough money to wipe out that debt. So either way it goes, I wasn't gonna be in it for too long. I got in and got out. All right, let's make the market big for a quick second. Now the S&P though, this NASDAQ, S&P, for Wilshire, they all are delayed. But that don't matter because the Dow is now back into more selling territory. It opened up the day and pushed higher. It was green for a little bit. Right now, looking at my CNBC, the Dow is negative 20. So it's kind of a stagnant day. So I can be cool with the fact that, you know what I'm talking about. I didn't get out of here with a loss because if you look at the market is losing. I didn't get out with a loss. Hey, well, how long have I been yapping? Too long already? 8 minutes. This is Pursuit of Freedom.